Let's vote every KRC20 project that is known at this very moment and see where potentially the biggest gains are at after launch. So without any further ado, let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Philprints, your one and only stop for crypto finance and trading. Now, as you can see, I've prepared a ranking tier list with every KRC20 project right now. At least these are the only ones I know about. And we will rank them in the following categories: Tier 1, runner-up, utility, weak, and dead. For everyone that is interested in buying KRC20 projects, it gets more and more important to know what to buy. Because as you for sure know already, Kaspa, which is behind this token protocol KRC20 and as well the KRC721 protocol for NFTs, will supposedly be released officially this month. As you can see here in the roadmap, official release 2024 June and beyond by KRC20 and KRC721 with Kaspa. The beta started in May, and as far as I know, we're still in this beta version. So it really pays to know about what is happening here. All right, so let's get right into it. As a small disclaimer, I am not affiliated with any of these projects. I'm just doing this for the sake of informing you about the current state of the KRC20 market. And as many of you know already, I am pretty much the only YouTuber who keeps you updated about KRC20 frequently. So project number one is Kaspa, the Ghost of Kaspa, and this is pretty much a very easy one. This is clearly a tier 1 project, at least based on the current data. They have more than 5,200 followers on Twitter, and this is actually the most followers for any KRC20 project as far as I know. Most importantly, they are very active here on Twitter. They frequently do stuff like giveaways and even a crypto quiz night on their Discord server, which by the way has more than 2,000 members as far as I know. Also, if you're a subscriber on my channel for a bit, you know that I did some polls on YouTube. This one is 2 weeks ago, and there I ask you, which is currently your favorite Kaspa KRC20 meme coin project? Unfortunately, YouTube limits us to have only 4 options in the polls, and therefore I only had Kasper, Castor, Kaspa Cat, and Nacho the Cat. 404 people voted, and there was a clear winner, which is Kasper with 48%, then Nacho the Cat, Castor Coin, and just a small 5% for Kaspa Cats. Then 5 days ago, I did another poll. This one had 850 votes, and it's pretty much the same, but I exchanged Kaspa Cats with Goat the Kaspa Toad. And as you can see, things pretty much changed. Is now only ranked number 2, and with Nacho the Cat ranked number 1, 46%, and Goat ranked number 3, despite being pretty new. So based on this, clearly, as I said, Kaspa the Ghost is, in my opinion, a tier 1 project at this very moment. Same goes then for Nacho the Cat, which based on my community poll is the most sought after KRC20 meme coin right now. And then as you've seen, Goat the Kaspa Toad, I would say this is also a tier 1 project. Here for Nacho the Cat, you can see they also have more than 5,000 followers here. They even do Twitter spaces with AMAs. They post frequently. There's been another AMA on YouTube, as you can see here. So altogether, very, very nice. And then for Goat, why is this, in my opinion, a tier 1 as well? Well, despite it being very new, they are as well enormously active here on Twitter. You can see they post very frequently. What is very interesting, on June 13th, they said, we're excited to announce that we have submitted our application to MaxC Official and BitGet Global. So these are 2 well-known centralized exchanges, MaxC and BitGet. And not too long after that, they've said, we've been approved by MaxC and received a listing offer. We'll be the first KRC20 token to be listed on a centralized exchange. Goat team is always ahead of the curve, leading all KRC20 projects because we're simply the best meme coin and so on. Marketing. Then as well, they are planning merchandise and so on and so forth. So this is the stuff you like to see for a meme coin. As all of you know, a meme coin doesn't have any utility. The only thing that it has to do right is polarize, have a very strong community, and of course know how to entertain that community frequently. So that in the end, you have kind of a hype mentality. And people really can identify with this meme coin. All right, so what is next here? This is Kaspa Coin, pretty much a PP clone for Kaspa. This is also very new, as you can tell here, only 146 followers, but I very much like they are nevertheless very active here. They even started to do giveaways, as you can see. And of course, as they say here, they are preparing for launch here. They've deployed KP on testnet of Kasplex. So it sounds like they are ready for launch as soon as Kasplex will open the gates. So I'd say at this point in time, this is a runner-up for me. They are active, but the community is not that big as of now. Also, I'm pretty sure we will see a lot more PP clones in the future. So you basically have these categories. You have dogs, you have cats, you have PP clones, you have toads, similar to Turbo. I'm sure you know this meme coin. I've already made multiple videos about it. Had a very, very strong rally. But what then's pretty cool is that Casper the Ghost is pretty much not following a usual meme coin narrative, but is more unique, but chose the name to fit Kaspa as a project. Next up, we have Kaspa, more specifically Kaspa the Block Dog. As you can see, it has quite some followers, 2,800. Also very active, have their own Discord channel. They have contests, they have votings. Not too much to say here. So for me, this is also a tier 1 at this moment. Then what's next here is Kasware, and this is actually not a KRC20 token. This is the first wallet that will allow to store KRC20 tokens. Projects like Goat here, for example, already openly said that they will work with Kasware. I'm sure a lot more wallets will follow, but at this very moment, this is the only one. I've also made a video about this. And as you can see here, I have a dedicated category utility for this. All right, next project is PP Kas Space. So obviously another PP clone, also pretty new, not too many followers. So there's not too much follow through, as you can see. And therefore I'd say this is a weak project, at least at this moment. Next up is Ruby, the dog of Kaspa. So another token for the dog meme coin narrative. They say the first ever dog meme on Kas. I don't know about that. Not too many posts, unfortunately. So I'd say this is also pretty weak. Then we have Beta Therapy AI. Also talked about this in my last KRC20 video. This is kind of a utility project. They say they want to be the most affordable mental health care platform, leveraging the power of digital AI twin doctors. Sounds very sophisticated, but I have to say the goal is set a little high, especially for a project that is based on an inscription. KRC20 doesn't have smart contracts as of now. This will probably follow at a later point in time, so I really don't know how they want to build this. Therefore, for me, this is still a meme coin that hides as a utility project. But nevertheless, as you can see here, they have quite some followers, are pretty active. There is a lot of information here. So I'll still put it in the utility category, as it's not the same as a cat meme, for example. Then we have Castorcoin, and this is one of the projects that's around for some time. They do quite a lot of community building, 1,800 followers, as you can see. They have a pretty active Discord server as well, as far as I know. And as you can see here, they as well, similar to Goat, have submitted a request to Max C for listing, which for the future is of course a good sign. They also have some community tasks from time to time. So altogether, this is also a tier 1 project in my opinion. Then we have Kaka the dog, a KRC20 dog who wants to be the top dog in the crypto space. Not too many followers, as you can see here. And most importantly, no post since June 1st. So around 2 weeks now. This is not too good. So I'd say this is dead. Then we have Kaspa Cats. As you can see here, quite some followers. They've joined in September 2023. They are for sure one of the first KRC20 projects, meaning they've started to build even before it was clear that we get inscriptions on Kaspa. They've prepared a lot beforehand, and then the project went pretty much dead. There was no further information. And now as we got the news from Kasplex, they're starting to get active again. And very importantly, they also do NFTs. So they will offer KRC20 tokens and KRC721 NFTs at the same time, combined with some Tekken style game where you can use these NFTs. So also pretty interesting in my opinion. The only thing is, as you've seen in the community poll on my YouTube channel, the community is not as strong as with some of these other projects. Based on what they will supposedly offer, I think this could still be a tier 1. Then we have Hashdog, and they say they are the first KRC20 token on Kaspa in the making. Well, the thing here is their last post has been on April 12th, so this is pretty much dead as well. So let's put this here. And then we only have 2 left. One of them is Yotoshi. This is a pretty interesting project as it's already launched. How is this possible? Well, it's launched on Solana. If you will, this is the first Kaspa meme, even way before KRC20 was a thing. They've officially said that they will offer a KRC20 token on top of the Solana token. The thing is, this project has an unfair advantage. They already have kind of a community behind them, and this could probably jumpstart them on KRC20 as well. So I guess we have to put this in tier 1 here as well. And then last but not least, we have Fusun, Rethink Energy, building community-driven green microgrids to empower energy independence. And this as well is one of those supposedly utility projects, but their goals are so far ahead that I personally doubt they will be able to do this, especially just with an inscription token. Also, they are active, but not too active. So I'm not really sure how this could perform. I'll obviously put it in utility, but if I had to categorize it, it'll go in weak, is my opinion here. So this is the final ranking in my humble opinion. As you can see, we have quite some tier 1 projects. Actually, most of them are tier 1 projects, which is a good sign that all of these tier 1 projects have a very strong community, maybe apart from Kaspa Cats, but this could change. What I want to emphasize here is, in the end, all of these are meme coins, so they pose great risk for the loss of your funds. We don't know how they will perform. Always keep this in mind. But there's another perspective to think about this. With these projects being the first known ones before launch, a lot of attention goes to them and therefore supposedly a lot of funds. The Kaspa community as a whole is very strong and very active, and I'm sure that they are pretty eager to invest into these. What I want to compare this to is Bitcoin ordinals. I very well remember the start of Bitcoin ordinals. I personally fumbled around with some of these tokens. Many went to zero, but some are strong to this day. And the most important one is Ordi. The price information we have on CoinMarketCap is actually not complete. From the known price history, we've did a 50x, but it's actually been a lot more. Also, this has really been the very first ordinal on Bitcoin. So whichever one of these will be really first and really sought after, maybe it's a project we don't know about at this point, but I'm pretty sure there will be crazy returns. Do let me know if there are any KRC20 tokens you think I missed and you think this is a proper rating. If not, you're in luck, because I will make this poll here live for 1 week. I'll post the link down below so you'll be able to rank these yourself and see what the community is thinking about this. Also, make sure to join the discussion in my Telegram group. I have a dedicated Kaspa channel there. Link is down below as well. If you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please ask yourself why, and do it now. You really don't want to miss any of the next videos. As always, this was not financial advice. This was Footprints for you. Until next time, crush the market. Goodbye.